Shadows of Pajem. This is Star Trek Enterprise Season 1. We're continuing my reviews of all of these Enterprise episodes. This one takes place after the Andorian incident, which took place on Pajem, which was this monastery. Come to find out that those Vulcans were sneaking around in there. They had a whole setup and they were spying on the Andorians. You're spying on Jeffrey Combs? How you like that? Jeffrey Combs is so cool. Don't spy on him. We're going to use my space system, of course, to review this. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best. I'm going to give the storyline a 1. I like this storyline. The storyline here is that Archer and T'Pol are captured. They're visiting this planet, this new race. The Vulcans are there. They're captured by this renegade faction who is against the government, saying, oh, it's all run by Vulcans anyways, and there's this whole sort of like little civil war going on. The Andorians, led by Jeffrey Combs, they figure out what happens, and he feels that he owes Archer a debt, so he's going to help him. So it's a simple story. I was going to give it a 1.5 because I did like the way things played out, but there's something that I wasn't a fan of, and I'm going to talk about that in the enjoyment factor because it's a personal thing that I don't like. Versus a story element I don't like. So if it's a story element I don't think works as a story, I will mention that in the story category. If it's something that I just personally don't really like, I'm going to mention it in the enjoyment factor, because the enjoyment factor is specifically made for me to just say I liked it or not, and I can give it any rating I want based on that. I don't think, like, people who are just watching this show and they're not as, let's say, critical of it, they might say, well, that didn't bother me, right? So I'll save that for the enjoyment factor. The pacing, 1.5. Great stuff here with a little bit of action at the end. There's a lot of tension that keeps building up because the government is saying, yeah, we'll find your people. And Trip's like, well, no, this sucks. I want to go down there. And Reed's like, yeah, I've got guys ready to go. Should they go down there? Should they not? Then the Andorians come in and say, listen, you can't just waltz in there. You're going to get captured. We have a guy on the inside. He can help. So the pacing's all done really well. So not really any complaints there. The artistry, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2. Everything looks good. Again, I'm watching this on a Blu-ray, 4K, surround sound. Everything's looking really damn good. All the makeup's good. The sets look really nice. I love the Enterprise bridge. I like that it's smaller and confined. I love that the thing pops up that, like, T'Pol looks in, just like Spock used to look in that thing. That is great, great touches. Yeah, everything looks great. Not really any problems in the art department. Characters, got to give it a 2 out of 2, man. Yes, I'm shilling away again on another video here. Look, I love these characters. I've said it in every video so far. I'm going to keep saying it. It's going to get a 1 immediately for the cast because the cast is great. But Jeffrey Combs is just so bloody awesome. This guy is a master actor. He's a great character actor. Every episode he appears in any Star Trek series, he shines. He also shines in other movies. Check out Reanimator. And you know what's a great role? The Frighteners. He was in that, and he was this wacky character. He was awesome in that. I just love all these characters. I love the interactions here with Archer and T'Pol, just working together and trying to kind of like get through this, and they're tied up, and they kind of like, you know, get up and untie each other and try to help each other out. Good stuff there. Trip, man, and Reed are friggin' cool. Reed is cool. That's like, he's a cool character. You're going to see a little bit, and then the next episode, the two of them are trapped together, so that'll be a good one. Yeah, man, Trip, one of my favorite Star Trek characters. He's just such a cool guy. Love to meet him at a con or something like that, or get an autograph or something. The Enterprise guys don't show up to cons, do they? I feel like they're not around as much. What the hell? Like, what's going on here? I mean, the next gen people are working those cons, baby. Where's the Enterprise guys? Like, come on, help me out here. Enjoyment factor, I'm going to give it a 1.5. So I'm taking a 0.5 off. This is a personal thing. Some people are not going to agree with this, and they're just going to be like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not a fan of making the Vulcans these kind of sneaky guys. I feel like that's a Romulan thing. Spying and covert operations and like secretly controlling things. That feels like a Romulan thing. Now, I don't know, and I don't remember, and you can spoil it in the comments if it's not going to bother me. I've seen this twice over. I've seen Enterprise once when it aired, and then I bought it, or I saw it once another time, and then I got the Blu-rays. So now we're watching it again. So I've only seen it through. This is my third time through. It's not like you know, Voyager where I'm on like viewing of like sixth time or something like that, right? But I don't like that the Vulcans are like that. And now, again, that could just be the earlier Vulcans. It is what it is, and you can just accept that. Or, you know, or maybe they're like, you know, close to Romulan offshoots. Like, to me, it feels like a Romulan thing, not really a Vulcan thing. That's just my personal opinion. It doesn't bother some people. That's totally cool. I'm only taking off a 0.5 mark for that because it's a personal thing. And I feel like I have to mention it because I got to be honest. Giving this episode an 8 out of 10. Really great stuff. Yet again, shilling for my show, man. Star Trek Enterprise. First season I know is killer. Can't wait to get... Well, I'm actually anxious about season 3 because I remember thinking that wasn't as good. But anyway, if you enjoy my stuff and you like my space system, please like the video. Consider subscribing. Check out the other Star Trek playlists. Check out Doctor Who playlists. I basically say how every episode sucks, so that's kind of fun. You come to the Enterprise videos for the shilling. Go to the Doctor Who ones for the rage. They're not rage videos, they're great. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time.